Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max, and today we are reviewing not one, but two tire inflators from the auto parts company, Auxito. They sent these to me free of charge to do a review after seeing some of my other videos, so thank you so much, Auxito, for supporting this channel and providing these products. Looking at the design, one of them is a compact, quote-unquote smart design that we're going to take a look at, and one of them looks like a more heavy-duty pump that has more battery and power depending on your various needs. So I'm excited to take a look at both of these and see what they're all about and see what the best use case is for each. Auxito as a company has a ton of different car accessories and car parts, so if you're someone that's interested in enhancing your vehicle in any way, definitely check out their website. I'll include all links to the things we discuss in the description below. And on that topic, if you are interested in purchasing these products or anything else off their site, they did provide me with a discount code specifically for my viewers. If you use the code mightymax at checkout, all one word, you get 15% off your entire cart's order, which is a great deal for some very solid products. So like I said, the description for that and my direct affiliate link will be in the description below if you're interested. Also, as a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying this video or any of the content on my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way to supporting this channel and ensuring that it can continue to make content like you're watching today. All right, anyways, let's get into the unboxing and see what these pumps are all about. Alright, as I said in the intro, I have not one but two different pumps from Auxito that we're going to look at today. One of them is called a smart electric pump, and it looks like it works for your car, your bike, your motorcycle, balls, and even has a custom mode. It also has several other features such as a mobile power bank, USB-C charging, and 3 different light modes, so really interested to see what this one has to offer. It is also significantly smaller than the other pump they sent me, which is just called a portable tire inflator without the smart nomenclature. Again, it seems to inflate the exact same types of objects, while also having very similar features. So I am curious as to how they differ. Could it be that the smart one is just smaller in size and more compact for travel? We will have to see in the general unboxing to do a comparison. So without further ado, let's get into the actual boxes. So starting out, we have some directions. We have the main pump motor in a very nice compact design. We have the hose to our pump, a protective carrying bag, our USB-C charger, and then various valve adapters so you can plate different types of objects. Now let's move on to opening the other pump. Alright, again, we have instructions and paperwork, and then here you have more of a visual of what is inside this box. So in this particular setup, again, we have valve connections. We have an adapter that actually works for a 12-volt charge in your car, as well as the USB-C, so a little bit more wiring options for this one. And then again, we have our hose, which looks a little bit more heavy duty than the one that comes with the smart version. And last but certainly not least, we have our motor, which is obviously significantly bigger than the smart version and definitely a lot heavier. So let's go ahead and take the plastic off the two of these before we get started with the test. And I'm assuming that these work much like the other pumps I've reviewed on this channel. You press and hold to turn on. You tap, got it going. The pluses and minus are used to adjust air pressure. You have a light function by tapping the light button there, and this one actually has a bunch of different lighting options to get people's attention in an emergency situation. And then you have a mode button to switch what type of object you are inflating. With the smart version, all of the connections are up at the top. You have your USB, USB-C, valve connection, and light. For the heavier duty one, you have your different charge options at the bottom along with a USB hookup so you can charge another object. You have buttons along the side here for power, pressure, mode, and light. And then your pump up here and a much bigger light on this one, Then on the smart version, let's give this one a test drive. Again, holding down the power button. Now this one, compared to the other one, has this color ring on the outside, which I have a feeling indicates some level of status of pressure, as well as a percentage charge up in the right-hand corner with this 85%, both of which are very nice features. And let's just test it by turning it on. Yeah, so this one is much louder than the smart counterpart and definitely feels like a more heavy-duty option for inflation. Also, in terms of the light that's on the top here, not only is it physically bigger, but it is much brighter than the smart version with all the same lighting features. But yeah, that's all we have for the unboxing. So let's actually go take these out to the car and test them out and see how they work in action. So if you've seen any of the other tire inflator reviews that I've done, the process for this is exactly the same. You simply attach your hose to your pump motor and then attach the other side of the hose to the tire. Hold the power button on to turn the device on. You then set the PSI using the touchscreen controls to the appropriate PSI per your tire's manual, and then power on the inflator. This will then run until you reach the desired PSI, at which time it will cut off, ensuring you get the exact pressure that you need to keep your tire inflated. It's really that easy, and the functionality works with car tires, bike tires, while also having the functionality to inflate things like balls or floats. It does have adapters for that as well. Again, each of these pump does come with an emergency light on it, so if you happen to be working in the dark, you can use that so you can see the space around you and can work in a safe environment. They also have a hazard mode to this light that flashes different colors, so if you are on the side of the road, you can have that going so that people can see you more easily and you're less likely to get into a situation where someone is getting too close to you while you're outside of your vehicle, crouched down, working on the wheel, which is a great safety feature to see on this that I don't think I've seen on any of the pumps that I've reviewed so far. And the setup for both the pumps between the smart one and the heavy duty one is pretty much exactly the same. The only real difference is the display you get from the A501 pump compared to the A301 pump is a little bit different, and then the controls that you're utilizing to work between the different settings is also slightly different. I will say on the A501, which is the more heavy duty pump, it does appear to give you a stronger air output, so you're likely going to get a faster air inflation if you chose to go with that model, albeit sacrificing the compact size that you get from the smart version. So my opinion on these two inflators is that they're both very solid choices for someone who's looking for this type of portable inflation device. One of the things I'll say that sets them apart from some of the other inflators that I've reviewed is the screen display. I think you get a lot more information in terms of battery percentages, details on what you're pumping PSI. I felt like Auxito's pumps did this the best out of the pumps that I've reviewed on this channel so far, particularly the A501, which is the larger one, that even gives you the battery percentage laid out as you're inflating it, so you can know how much you have left in any situation that you might be using the tire inflator. So for my use personally, I think I would take the smart A301 and put it in my Tesla. It's a more compact design and likely is sufficient for typical tire inflation needs, whereas for the larger pump, that's going to go in my SUV because that's the car that I'm taking on long road trips that potentially I'm going off-roading on, where I'm going to want to have that extra power bank that is included within the more heavy-duty design, and also have the space in the car to store a larger device. So for me, if you have a commuter car, the smart design is the way to go. But if you are putting this in a truck, an SUV, anything that's getting heavy duty use and you would potentially need more power, need more longevity because you're going on long trips, definitely go with the A501. That's going to give you more power, faster inflation times, and overall a more rugged design to handle those more off-road type situations. But anyways, either of these would be great products to go for from Auxito. If you're looking to forever skip that tire pump at the gas station, which, as I've said before on this channel, is one of my least favorite things to do, I think having a tire inflator is a no-brainer. And these right now are priced incredibly competitively compared to the other pumps that I've reviewed. The smart device goes for $79.99 on their site right now, and the A501, the larger model, goes for $99.99. Those are both great prices and extremely competitive, and that's of course before my discount, which would give you another 15% off on top of that. So remember, if you are interested in these devices, use code MightyMax at checkout to get that discount and ensure you're getting the best possible deal. But yeah, for me, it's a no-brainer. If you haven't invested in a portable air inflator for your car yet, Auxito has a great offering that's at a great price without sacrificing any quality between what I've seen on their products and other ones. If you are interested in any of the products I've discussed today, again, links will all be in the description below. But yeah, that's all I had to talk about today. If you did like this content and you want to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.